It is Thursday, people, which means it is the weekend vlog, and as you can probably tell, it's distinctively dark. I've finished work. It's been a long week this week, but hey, it's over. Well, it's not over. I've got Friday to go. Hey, I'm racing the weekend ahead, ain't I, people? Yes, indeed. Anyway, what am I doing tonight? Well, I'm taking Mrs. OG for dinner. I think we're going to probably end up in that Turkish restaurant down the town that we like so much. Because I love that meat in there. I just love that chili sauce. Oof, oof. It's good stuff. But before I go anywhere, I've got little OG here. And I've got to take him down to the shop.
You know it.
I know it. So I'm going to take him down to the shop. And he can buy his bits. He's going to buy your mum some sweets and stuff. Yeah, so she's
some cider.
Yeah, a bit of cider. And, so I'm taking Miss OG out for a bite to eat. And this weekend, we have absolutely zero plans. No, tell a lie, we do have plans.
We do have plans.
Tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. Oh, honestly, it's been one of them weeks. It's been one of them weeks. Saturday morning, I have booked tickets to go and see Gladiator 2.
Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained? Yep, I've got that, but we're going nice and early. 10:20, 10:40, something like that.
Yeah, I think it's 10 to...
Yeah,
10
so
to 11,
it's about 2.5 hours. So we'll watch that. So it'll be 10:30, 11:30, 12. Well, more probably starts at 11 actually, because after adverts, 11, 12, 1. Be about 1:30, 2 o'clock. We'll be able to get out and go from there. Yeah, beer o'clock, I reckon. No, anyway, get down that shop. Good evening, people. Made it to the Turkish. I do love it in here. This is a local to us. We're so lucky to have this actually. It's called Anatolia. It's very, very good indeed. And he just come over to take our order. I've got a nice pint of FS. I love their FS lager. And he said, what you having? I said, guess. And he guessed my order. And he guessed Mrs. OG's order. So he knows what we're like. Because we're creatures of habit. Anyway, people, first official beer of the weekend. Because Thursdays are the new Fridays, you know. Don't know if I've told you that before. Cheers. The bread has arrived, people. I love this bread, but do you know what I love more than the bread? Oh, of course you know already. There's Mrs. OG tucking into her a Coke Zero. But look, it's down here. Let me zoom on down, people. Here we go. Bit of salad there, nice salad bowl. But that's my favourite. I love that stuff. That is like your proper Turkish chili sauce. Lovely hot bread, and of course a bit of garlic sauce there as well. But anyway, enough of talking to you guys. I've got beer and bread with chilli sauce to consume. Mrs. OG's gone for the calamari. Look at that. They're beastly, mate. That'll feed you right up. We still got the bread, we still got the salad, we still got the dips. And there's mine. Look at that, the Adana kebab. And I've opted for chips instead of the rice. I'm treating myself. And a nice bit of chili pepper there as well. Oh yes, this is going to be gorgeous with that, of course. And I might have another one of those, you know. Oh yes, because it is Thursday after all. Which of course are. Oh yes, you know it. Mrs. OG is finished. She has left some calamari and some... Well, she left quite a bit. But there was a lot of it. How many bits of calamari did you have? Must have been about 12, 8. And I had that bite there. I can't eat one though. And that's my plate. Look, I've left some chips, and that chilli was very nice. Quite a large chilli, but yeah, all in all, pretty damn good. And of course, an FS refill. Rude not to, people. Oh yes. Ooh. Hello, people. It is Friday. Oh yes. Had that beautiful meal last night. That was just nice. We just come home and I'll be honest, we just chilled in front of the telly. With full bellies. They do a good old meal in that Turkish, I tell you. Anyway, weekend plans. I booked us tickets for Gladiator 2 tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that. Little OG's coming along. I've texted mate Al. Said, are you up for a pint afterwards? Don't know if he'll be about or not. Don't know if he's got any plans yet. Haven't heard back. But either way, I'll go for a pint afterwards. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to Gladiator 2. I've looked at the reviews, and they're not bad. They're not bad. They're pretty, actually, most of them are decent reviews. They're saying it's good, you know, and a lot of them are saying it's sort of a great popcorn film, which apparently means it's just sort of continuous action and the rest of it. So, looking forward to Gladiator 2 without Russell Crowe, of course. But I did read something interesting the other day. Russell Crowe said, I should be on the payroll for this. He said, because the amount of questions I'm being asked about Gladiator 2, he said, I have to keep answering these questions. He said, and I'm nothing to do with it, and I'm not getting paid anything. So, yeah, bless him. Oh, yes. I'm going to be out in the games room, of course, because I didn't get out in there much last weekend. Might get out there soon, actually. Who knows? But of course, it's Friday, so of course the charity auction it's not an auction, charity sale that Mrs. OG has been working on goes live tonight at 6. So I've got to just double check the website is doing what it should be doing and everything else, because quite often the cache, or however you want to announce it, in your internet browser needs to be cleared before it shows the new pages and things like that. But hopefully, I've done tests throughout the week and it's been okay. You know what it's like, though. It'll probably fall over on the actual event. But no, it won't. It won't. Be positive, Rob. Anyway, we'll know by now, because obviously this drops Tuesday and that is happening tonight. So onwards and upwards, people. Anyway, that's what today brings. I'm in a car park with Mrs. OG. We've just popped out of the house and we have come to Asda, because you know the OG, I do love me some Asda. I still spent a lot of time here, yeah. My words are all muddled today, I don't know why.
My words are all
exactly, no, exactly that. I go to say stuff and my words are all over the place.
You're not having a stroke, are you?
Hope not.
Oh.
Yeah, no, my wording's weird.
Well,
I
pasta,
can't.
that man's got pasta. Pasta's always a good option.
Well, Josh said about pasta tonight.
Oh, well, there you go.
He said bolognese. Should do a bolognese.
Oh,
I might do it with beef mince.
Ugh.
I know you don't like beef mince, but I do. So I might do beef mince. But you've got fish cakes at home, so you can have fish cakes.
I was thinking that pasta that man's got on the roof of his car.
I'm not keen on
Oh,
that.
he's got
You
a
and
chocolate
Josh
orange
like
as
it.
well.
Does he?
Oh, you don't like
Well, stop
that?
admiring that man. Admire me. Bent over he is. Look at him putting his stuff in his boot. Yeah.
Oh.
Admiring his more than his shopping, I reckon. Anyway, we're going to get into Asda, get stuff for tea, and then this afternoon I've got some stuff to do out in the games room and bits like that. Bit of a doing day, and we do need to go and get some paint for the hallway, because little OG's been doing all my gloss work this week. So,
Well, we
yeah.
could nip round on the way home, because that
could.
is on the way home then.
Could go to Wickes. Yeah. Now let's go get dinner. Looking at this section here, look at all these little mini brands. Mrs. OG quite fancies some of them. All different ranges, look. What do you reckon? Should we go in for some? Or should I treat us as something else? Let's see what else she wants. DC minis there, look. Is there a Harley Quinn, guys? Look on the back of one, it usually shows you the range.
This. Oh no. What's that one?
No. Wasn't to
On the
be.
back.
No. Oh well, no Harley. Me and Mrs. OG were just saying there's some good little toys in here actually. I've never grown up, people. I don't want to either. It's boring. Don't be an adult. Stay young, people. Bit of Lego. Oh yes. I'm liking the look of them, guys. Look. Sonic figures, 16 to collect, £3 each. Should we get one? Let's do it. And as we often do, a quick look at the video games. New one there on me, Quidditch. Didn't know that was out. Didn't know anything about it. So was it like FIFA in Harry Potter? And of course Undisputed there. Still not played that. Shopping is done. Mrs. OG's really enjoying this stuff at the moment. Dr. Pepper, 0. But every time I go in there, right, there's only ever 1 or 2 bottles left. So it's really weird. There's never any bottles left. It's most odd. Why is that? Back in the car, Asda, mission Asda has been completed. I got some nice beef mince. Because it's just me and little OG having the bolognese tonight, I got one with chilli in it. And a nice, really thin, sort of, like garlicky bread.
Oh, God, you're going to stink.
No, I ain't. Listen to her. You're going to stink. Anyway. Yeah, what you've got fish cakes tonight?
Fish cake and
fish cake.
salad.
Yep.
So I'm trying to be a bit healthy for Christmas.
I wouldn't bother. Anyway.
There we go.
Anyway, let's get home. I'm going to have some lunch. I'm going to do myself a toasted
Yeah,
sandwich.
it feels a lot later.
Yeah, well, it's,
Well,
you
yeah,
know,
I
it
might
is.
as well
It's
be out in the
the
morning.
weather. It's very cold today. I've got a cold nose. My nose is cold. Anyway, let's get home. Get my lunch.
Yeah.
Friday night, out in the games room. The sale kicked off at 6, and after 45 minutes or 40 minutes, everything sold out. But we've looked back, and it transpires our numbers are like, well, not all of these are processed. So it transpires a few people have left some items in the baskets. They've gone and added them to their basket, but they haven't processed their payment yet. But it's still sold out in 45 minutes, and if their payment doesn't go through, I think the problem is the basket automatically empties after 48 hours is the standard setting on there. So I need to reduce that really, but it means having to do some code on the website, and I don't touch the website code. I can do basic things on there, but that's down to my web guy to do on Monday, so get that adjusted. But anyway, sold out anyway, so we're well happy. Oh, just so great. Thank you everyone if you were lucky enough to get some. Anyway, got a few items that I've had sent to me today. Very boringly, this first. These are just them sealed like bags, postage bags. So very boring indeed. I picked up 2 of those Sonic things in Asda that you saw there, and this arrived today, and I know what this is. I pre-ordered this a while ago, a good while ago, but we're going to open it together, people. Tell you what, I'm just going to adjust my light, so we're going to go very dark for a second. And we're back in the room. The light is a lot brighter now, so you guys can see better. Now we're going to be lucky. It's just going to pull in one. You know what I'm like with these things. Oh, so far so good. Yes, it did. We did it. We did it. Right, okay. I pre-ordered this a good while ago. Oh, yes. Every day is just great, isn't it? I just love these sort of stuff coming through. Right, okay. I'm just going to check inside the box there. Check there isn't anything else floating about. It doesn't look like there is. No, that is it. Right, okay, here we go. It is a vinyl, people. Iron Maiden Power Slave, but the 40th anniversary edition. 40 years ago this was released. Special Zoetrope edition includes 2015 remastered audio, expanded artwork, and Power Slave at 40 notes from Steve Harris himself. Oh, let's take a look. Let's pull it out. Oh, it's sealed. It's sealed. I think it is gatefold, but it's absolutely sealed up. I will unseal this, and I will probably play it, to be honest. Anyway, great track list on this one. Aces High, 2 Minutes to Midnight, Loz for Words, which was an instrumental if I recall, Flash of the Blade, The Duelists, Back in the Village, Power Slave, Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner. I'll tell you what, Aces High, a true classic, a real one. It would make their greatest hits album. 2 Minutes to Midnight would make their greatest hits album. Power Slave would make the greatest hits album, as would probably Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner. Quite a long track, that one. But yeah, well happy with that. So a bit of Maiden. Yeah, I love me Maiden. So that's cool. And they gave me a little record bag to go with it as well. So that's pretty awesome. Let's get these Sonics opened up though. Let's see if we've got some decent ones. These are a gamble, these things. There's 16 to collect. There's some really cool looking ones, and there's some that are absolutely not so cool. Right. It is a Dr. Robotnik. Okay. And what's this that comes with it? Well, Dr. Robotnik is struggling to stand up. But if they come with little stands of that, we'll have a look in a minute. That's the set 16 to collect. There's some pretty cool ones on there. Ideally, I'd like a Sonic to go with the Robotnik. I don't know if they've got a stand in there. No, there's no stand. That's a bummer. Because like I say, he's got little holes in his feet for a stand, but he don't want to stand up. And you'd imagine his belly being hanging over like that, he'd be forward heavy. I'll have to bend the legs, you know. Yeah, I'll put him standing now. Anyway, next one. Look, that's all I can see in the bag. That flash of Sonic Blue. Oh, we got us a rather menacing looking Sonic there. It's a Sonic crossed with Freddy Krueger. Hey, turn away now, kids. Sonic's turned evil. Yeah, very different indeed. Obviously, he has no problem standing because his legs are spread apart like that to get a nice bit of balance.
Your device is offline. To connect, swipe down from the top of your screen. Then go to Settings, Network.
Yeah, all right, Alexa. Bless her. She's having a moment. I didn't say Alexa, did I? Anyway, so we've got Robotnik and a bit of Sonic there. So all in all, not bad. I'm going to have beer. I'm going to play a couple of games of COD or Zombies. And then I'm going in to watch the Big Brother final with Mrs. OG. It's a guilty pleasure of mine, you know. Anyway, yes. Thank you, anyone, or if you were lucky enough to get them bits. Brilliant sale. 45 minutes. Boom! Good morning, people. It's Saturday morning. I set my alarm. It's 8 o'clock. So no laying for me this morning. But, yep, up at 8 to watch the Tyson Paul fight before. And I've not looked at my phone, not looked at anything like that. My phone's just gone ping. I'm not even going to look at it. So we're going to watch the Tyson Paul fight. Got little OG up. Mrs. OG is just making the coffee. And then we're going to watch the fight. I'm going for Tyson. I just hope well, I'll give you my verdict in a minute when we've watched it. Anyway, that's what happens. Let's watch the end of that female fight. My God, them girls were going at it, mate. They didn't stop. They were just throwing constantly. Wow. Let's hope the main event is like that, but shorter. Jake Paul's in the ring. Tyson isn't yet, but Mrs. OG just said the most girly thing. I like his outfit. Bless her. Come on, Mike. I'm an old man like Mike. I want Mike to do it. Well, he's in the ring. Let's just hope he does it. Come on, Mike. Knock him out for me. Well, it's over, and to be honest, this goes out on a Tuesday, so you would have seen or heard the results. There's no spoiler, really. What do I think? Oh, it's just sad, really. It's, yeah. And then his brother at the end. I'll fight you, Mike. Oh, please. Just let's wheel everyone out of the bloody OAP zone. This is mad, mate. Yeah, I just think Tyson has just really tarnished his whole thing, really. Although I've got a little theory, and I'm probably well wrong, but I'll share it anyway. Where he kept biting his glove, especially early on, I think it was him biting to release his anger, because he maybe weren't allowed to go and launch into him. I don't know, who knows. Anyway, it was all very sad, I think. And they just, at the end, the big laugh for me was, we're going to show the highlights. I said, what highlights? And the highlights lasted about 15 seconds. There weren't any. Yeah, quite a sad event, really, looking at that. Oh, well. People paid into it, I suppose, myself included, because I'm a Netflix customer, so part of my subscription goes towards it. But hey-ho. Yeah, what next? What next? Yeah, I've heard Sylvester Stallone's coming out of retirement as Rocky. I reckon you might want to take him next. We've just finished the Tyson fight. We're all showered. We're all ready for the day. And we're off to the cinema now. The first showing this morning of Gladiator 2. Electric Boogaloo. I'm really looking forward to this. Little OG's been looking forward to this for an absolute age. Yep. He loved the first Gladiator film. Mrs. OG hiding away in the back there. Are you looking forward to this, Mrs. OG?
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be good. Well, I've read the reviews and they're all positive, what I've read. And one person described it as the ultimate popcorn film. So it means lots of action and stuff. So let's all go gladiatorial. Unlike Tyson and Jake Paul. Yeah. Or whatever they are. Anyway, that was sad. That's just sad. And me. Even Mrs. OG, you just said, didn't you? Yeah. You just said that shouldn't be allowed to happen, really. It's just, it was sad. It saddened me. It really did. I just hope and pray you never see Lennox do anything like that. And I don't think you ever would. I think he's got his head a bit more screwed on. Although money talks. Would I do it? I'll probably go and fall over for the right amount of money. Anyone would. Hey ho. Anyway, see you all soon. Let's go to the cinema and get this done. I'm looking forward to it. We're off to be entertained, people.
Are you not entertained?
Screen 4. We're down here, guys. Oh, MrsOG's excited. She spotted some Christmas lights over our local shopping centre. Aren't they spectacular? Oh, yes, indeed. I'll tell you. Oh, switch on day today. I might stay out. I might stay out for the Christmas light switch on. Yes. Anyway, Scream 4, Gladiator. Let's see if you entertain us. There we go, people. Look at them. That's what's coming up. Thunderbolts. And one I'll be avoiding. Out the cinema, people, just watched it. A solid 8 out of 10 for me. It's not as good as the first one. The first one's probably a 10 near on, you know what I mean? But yeah, an 8. There were a few little, what I call, things, but no spoilers from me. No spoilers from me, because it's only just come out. Anyway, little OG, what did you think, buddy?
I'll give you a verdict in a bit.
Verdict in a bit? Yeah, but no spoilers, because people haven't seen it yet. But all in all, if you want an 8 out of 10, it's a good film. It's good. We mustn't lose sight of that. It's a good film.
Very good film.
Yeah, very good film. See, very, very good film. Last time you come to the cinema, we saw the Aliens film. That was good as well. So yeah, you're a good omen. You should come to the cinema more often with me. Anyway, what time is it now, son?
Oh, it might be a cider o'clock.
Cider o'clock? Beer o'clock for me, sir. No, we're going to go and see my mate Al. He's going to meet us in the pub there, he says. So we're going to go and collar him and pint of Stella, I'm guessing. Anyway, rock and roll. Let's get to that pub. Oh, beer o'clock, people. It's well earned after that film. Thoroughly enjoyable. But like I say, I won't say anything until a couple of weeks, really, because that's fair. Anyway, cheers, people. Little OG's here, look. What you got, little OG?
I have a darky fruit.
A Rombo dark fruit.
Yeah.
And Mrs OG, we left her in town doing a bit of shopping, but there's Christmas stalls all up the high street, so she could be a while. And in here, they've got like a little small Christmas fair going on, so yeah, all good in the hood. Anyway, hope you have a great weekend, people. This beer is helping cement the fact it's Saturday. Oh yes. And then down the high street into another pub that we've not been into for a while, the George. Always has a very nice fire in here. Chris always maintains a very nice fire indeed. So a nice couple of pints in the vineyard, a couple of pints in here with little OG and Mrs OG. It's all in all a good afternoon. We are done in town, people. The official light switch on. Excuse that sound. It's a generator going off. Give me a second. What a noise that is. Let me raise my glasses so I can see you guys better, because they're distant after all. I think we are now out of earshot of that generator. God, that was loud. But anyway, we had a nice few pints in town there. It was nice to see people out and about. They had a nice sort of bit of a festive thing going on for the Christmas light switch on. Yeah. But I looked up, the lights ain't that good again this year, I don't think. I think every other lamppost they've wrapped some lights around. Fairy lights. Anyway, we're going to go home now. And do you know what? After watching that film, I'm ready for another movie, guys. Yeah. So I said to Miss OG, she can watch her, what's it called? Strictly. Then after that, I'm up for a bit of a movie, I think. So, watch this space. Let's see what we end up watching. We're going to get out in the games room for a bit while she watches Strictly. Anyway, very thoroughly enjoyable afternoon, people. Let's get home. Saturday evening, just popped out into the games room, left Mrs OG watching Strictly Come Dancing. So I come out here, just played some COD, bit of zombies. But all in all, not a bad day actually. Quite enjoyed the film. Well, not quite, did enjoy it. Enjoyed Gladiator 2 an awful lot actually. I'd give it a solid 8 out of 10. I'll give it a couple of weeks before I say why I'm not so, well, not keen, the word's wrong. What I thought was lacking, let's put it that way. But no, it's a great film. You want a good action film, mate, it's full of it. It's a good film. It's a good film, can't deny it. Yeah, then a couple of pints afterwards, was very nice indeed. Popped to a pub I haven't been to for quite a while, MrsOG and little OG there, which was very, very nice. I think we're going to go in and watch a film now. Obviously, I didn't get up and stay up to watch that Jake Paul fight and Tyson fight, as you know. Just a bit disappointed by the whole thing. It just saddened me, really, upon hindsight, watching it. Got up and watched it on night, catch up this morning. But yeah, it was just all a bit sad, But hey ho, it is what it is. Both got a decent payday out of it. Shame you got to tarnish your career like that, though, isn't it? Anyway, tomorrow I'm coming out here. I'm going to set up a table along now, and we're going to get all the stuff ready and package it all up from Friday night sale. So that'll be good. Get everything packed up, ready to go. I might even go and post it tomorrow in that big post box that we have. Yeah, because why not? And not sure what else to do tomorrow, being it's Sunday and all that. MrsOG's doing an art course thing, which one of you good people contacted me about. I have to put your details on there. They do online training for art classes and stuff like that. And they said, MrsOG's very enthusiastic with her art and craft. Come and join one of my classes. So we've signed up to that. Well, MrsOG have. I haven't. It'd say I could as well if I wanted, but nah, it's all right. Yeah, I'm not much of an artist. I'm an artist of different sorts, shall we say. Yeah. So MrsOG doing that. I think it's 10 o'clock. It's 2 or 3+ hours, I think. And I think they're watercolours doing Christmas card covers. So, you know MrsOG, she does love herself a bit of Christmas. Anyway, the old temperature has started dropping, guys. I've had to put the heater on out here, so I've got a blow heater going. And it's warmed up nicely. So you know what, I'm going to go indoors now and I'm going to watch a film with MrsOG because I'm guessing, at the time, yeah, it's got to finish. Any moment now, Strictly will finish. So let's go on in and let's conclude Saturday evening. It's been a good Saturday actually, with a film. I think so. See you all guys tomorrow for Sunday, although I might just drop in before Sunday to tell you which film I watched, if I did. Anyway, see you tomorrow. Good morning, people. It's Sunday. I am wearing the same outfit I wore yesterday, simply because I've got up and I'm going to paint the hallway, whilst MrsOG is doing some painting as well. As we can see here, MrsOG is set up with her watercolour experience because Matthew Palmer contacted me. And he said, I love MrsOG, that she loves to doing her artwork now. And he runs a YouTube channel and he does watercolour lessons and stuff. So he's allowed MrsOG to join one on a freebie session today. And it's watercolours. And I think you're doing Christmas card fronts or something.
Apparently.
Free. It's a couple of hour session, I think. So.
Well, it's 10 till 2.
Yeah, and you're all set up, ready to go.
Well, I've got rather a lot of equipment out. I don't know.
Well, it's better to be prepared than not be prepared.
Yeah.
I think he's watercolour.tv or something, yeah. Anyway, I will drop a link below. Anyway, we're going to go and buy some paint and get my paint for the hallway, so I'm going to start doing that. But before I go and do that, I've got a little bit of filling to do. So by the time I come back with the paint and the trays and all that, brushes and nonsense, the filling should have set. So quick sand down, quick buff, and then a bit of painting. So while I'm painting the hallway, MrsOG will be painting creatively. She's quite looking forward to it, actually. He's quite different. He's very popular. He's got a lot of people on the channel and stuff. So must be good at what you do, Matthew. And he also loves Star Wars and arcade games. Yes, he bought a House of the Dead machine recently. My God, it weighs a ton, that thing, mate. Good luck with that. Anyway, onwards and upwards. Do me painting. Take MrsOG supermarket shopping a bit later, but probably 3 o'clock onwards, because it's a bit quieter on a Sunday then. And get something for dinner tonight. And then I'll have a shower, because obviously I'm going to be painting and that shortly. Yeah. Onwards and upwards. Happy Sunday.
Is yours. You can decide.
MrsOG's in.
If you want to be using
I'm going to leave her to it now.
a
Good luck,
small
Mrs.
size sheet.
So I'm off to Wickes, people. Gonna go and get the paint. I wrote it down. Good job, really, because I can't remember if it's pewter or nickel we chose. But anyway, it's written on my phone, which is useful. So I'm gonna go and get me a bit of painting done. What's that a bit? It's quite a lot of cutting in. There's a lot of door frames and bits like that. But hey ho, it is what it is, so to speak. So let's get the wicks and get this done, eh? Mrs. OG has finished her art and we are in the car. It's now 3:20. Supermarket's shut in 40 minutes. So we've got to go and get something for tea tonight. I'm just going to grab some wraps, I don't know, something quick and easy. I've done all my cutting in on me emulsion and I'm on the second lot of cutting in. The roller in the walls will take literally 10 minutes, but yeah, I'll probably get them finished in a week now, because when we get back we've got to start, I've got to go and print off stuff for packing up all the items we sold. Yes, busy. So as the next, guys, and I'll be showing you Mrs. OG's artwork.
Yeah, it was good, it was enjoyable, but
it was quite a few hours, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, that was 5 hours.
But as you said, Nick stayed the duration as well. You did the whole lot. She produced 3 pieces of watercolour Christmas card artwork, and I'll show you all after Asda. I've got to get going. Asda done. Mrs. OG said that has to be the quickest we've ever been in and out. 10 minutes. It's busy in there though. Since you got another 16 minutes before it closes. Whew. We did well. Anyway, what do you reckon, Mrs. OG? Good timing, wasn't it? Hey? She loves Asda, don't you? Yeah, of course, empty places all the way along, and they park right next to me. It's quite normal, really. We're here with Mrs. OG. We're back from Asda. I'm going to do some dinner in a minute. But here we go. Mrs. OG, show us your art pieces, Mrs.
Piece number 1.
Piece number 1 is a snowman.
It's a snowman.
All in watercolour. That's really good. That is really, really good. Next one.
It's a snowman. Then a Christmas door.
A Christmas door.
That was my favourite, actually.
You enjoyed that one. That looks awesome. Really well done. And the next one, last but not least.
Pine cone on the branch.
Pine cone on a branch.
Not too sure about that one, but yeah.
I think they're all absolutely brilliant. Well done, Mrs. Yeah. Did you enjoy it?
I did, yeah. And thank you to Matthew for the invitation. That was really kind.
Good stuff.
Yeah, thank you.
Excellent. Thanks, Matt. Much appreciated. He recently bought a House of the Dead arcade machine. Oh. They weigh an absolute ton, mate. I don't know where he's going to put it. Anyway, thanks for that, Matt. Much appreciated. Sunday night out in the games room. It's a right hodgepodge of activity. We are busy getting the stuff ready to post it tomorrow. So I've got the cards, I'm filling the cards out. I've got Mrs. OG over there. Look, say hi, Mrs. OG. She's dressed up rather warm, and that buzzing noise is my fan heater. It's warming up very quickly in here though. And she's cutting up the stickers ready, and then we're going to start bundling up the packages, and she's sorted the envelopes and stuff down there on the floor. Oh yes, she's been a busy beaner, Mrs. Look. Yep, so they're all ready to go. It's just, got the sweets on the side ready to pack up, the stickers and the cards. Oh, it's just busy stuff, people. Anyway, gonna get them packed up, and I'll probably post them on my way into work tomorrow in that giant big parcel post box. But enough talking from me. It's hard work, this, you know. What did you go for? I said enough talking from me. Did you hear her? She went yeah. It's lovely and hot in Moody's, aren't they? It is. Well, it was. It's not now. Right. Anyway, I'm gonna get a beer to stay hydrated, because I'm gonna have to sort of start chatting addresses and stuff. But anyway, I've printed off all the address labels. I've paid all the postage, so all the address labels are now done. So it's a case of just putting everything together and start packing it all up. Busy times indeed. Anyway, happy Sunday, people. I'm a Celebrity shoot starting about half an hour, so Miss OG might have to get it on +1, because we might still be out. Well, we will still be out here. It's going to take quite a while because there were so many packages sold. It's great stuff. Cheers, guys. 4 minutes past 11, and we are just finished. Mrs. OG's just gone and taken some in. I've got some more there to take in. Just a case of posting them all now. And you know what, I ain't done this vlog, didn't you? The Mega Drive Game of the Week, people. Oh, dear. I'll tell you what, that sale went really, really well. So I was very, very pleased with it. We had a few, what's the word? Cancellations at the last minute, so we got a couple of little sets left over, which I'll advertise in the week, re-advertise them. But all in all, it was record time. I mean, we looked at 45 minutes, everything sold. It was great, but unfortunately some people dropped some stuff in the basket and then never saw the process through, so there's some extras that come up. Not many, just a couple, but hey, for those that missed out, keep your eyes peeled on the site. Oh, anyway, oh dear. It's been a good weekend. Every weekend's good, isn't it? I mean, there's no such thing as a bad weekend. I've had a distinct lack of gaming this weekend. I mean, I managed some Call of Duty Zombies. But all in all, yeah, I mean, we had a lovely meal out on Thursday. That was great. But onwards and upwards. Now, I'm going to be doing some live streaming. I'm going to be doing some members exclusive live streams, but not just that. I'm going to be doing live streams for everybody as well. Because you might not know this, but when I started out the OGDuffy YouTube channel, prior to that, I used to stream on Twitch and places like that. So I'm not a stranger to streaming, and I used to really enjoy it. But sort of with the YouTube thing, everything sort of took over as well. Next weekend, this Friday, the new Spectrum is due to drop. Really excited for that. So obviously there'll be videos coming out to do with that. And I'm just excited to get that. So there will be some definite gameplay next vlog. For sure, guys. For sure. I'm actually quite tired now, to be honest. I mean, like I say, it's just gone 11. Oh, yeah. I'm going to go and... go and chill out a bit. I mean, it's been a very productive day today. Quite boring on the vlog front. Sorry, guys. But hey, these walls don't decorate themselves, you know. And MrsOG, of course, doing that little bit of artwork. They come out really, really well. Well impressed with that. So thanks for that. It was brilliant. Cheers, matey. I sent him photos of MrsOG's artwork. And he said, oh, very good, very good. She wants to join in again. Just let me know. So that's a lovely thing. Thank you very much. What have we got to look forward to this coming week? Well, obviously, the Spectrum is coming. That's due to be delivered on Friday. It was pre-order. Fingers crossed it comes through as it should. What else have we got planned? Oh, yes. Oh, no. Next Saturday, I'm not going to tell you, but let's just say, even if I did tell you, you probably wouldn't believe me. Me and MrsOG are off to do something Saturday afternoon / evening. What have I let myself in for? Watch this space. Anyway, thanks for watching. Drop in the comments what your weekend's been about, what you've been up to, and all that good sort of stuff. And if you haven't already done so, maybe have a look at that video or that video. Yes, because it helps support the channel. I've been OGDuffy. You've been awesome. See you on the next one, people.